everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your back, core, and hip mobility workout. This is day 4 of your ABSolution challenge. But this is a great active recovery mobility workout that you can do at any time. I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level and to work to what you need today. We're gonna start with some gentle cardio. We will get a lot of mobility and flexibility, open up the hips, relieve that stress and tension in our backs, and really work that core. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and start just by marching and moving our body and rolling those shoulders. I want you to take a second and get yourself centered. So yes, we're moving, but I want you to take a minute, one hand on your heart, one hand on your center, your core, where all movement begins and ends, and breathe through that. So let everything go from the week or the month. If you want to center yourself, you can. You'd like to close your eyes on it. Otherwise, you can keep those feet moving. Breathing into that. Thanking your body for being here today. And then back to that march. Let's roll those shoulders. We're gonna get in touch with our posture and our TA breathing in just a second, but for now, let's try to get the muscles warm. So the beginning of this workout is gonna look a lot like your warm-up, where we get some dynamic movement that are mobility moves, but get your heart rate up. I'll give you some options if you wanna take it up or down, depending on what you need for you today. Everybody is a little bit different, right? Maybe you need more of a gentle mobility, flexibility workout. Maybe you really want active recovery and you want more of that cardio. It is totally up to you. Let's take those arms out nice and wide. We're gonna rotate arms and shoulders, leaning into those hips. So back, core, and hip mobility, just like it sounds. But again, the first half will be up top, a little more of getting the heart pumping, getting the blood flowing. Let's take it out right here, flat back down, and round it up. Watch me from the side. We're going flat, scoop those arms around. Really let yourself drop. Flat and round. Couple more just like this. Last one. And then we're gonna hold it underneath those legs, right? We're gonna roll the shoulders. Just gentle press in on the inner thigh. Hip opener, but also shoulder and back right here, right? We're here. Oh, feels good. And breathe right here. Good, walk those feet in. Round it up, big reach. Take a second, check in with your posture. We're gonna stack the ears over the shoulders, shoulders over that rib cage over the pelvis. Check that right there. That's where we tend to get a little bit off, forward or back, which can affect our mobility and our strength and our function. So stacking ribs right over pelvis, pelvis over the knees, over the ankles. Feel that in your body. You're not locked out. Hands on your side, big inhale. TA breathing, let it drop. Diaphragm comes up, pelvic floor goes down. Exhale, everything comes in. So on the inhale, we're letting that pelvic floor drop. We're expanding, breathing through our back, our sides, our belly. Exhale, everything in and up. So hips to ribs and lifting out. 2 more just like that. And breathe. This is how we connect to that core. You don't have to be thinking about this through every move, but just to get our centered. 1 more. And breathe. Yes, core is engaged, but you can still breathe, you can still talk. Let's take those feet out nice and wide. Reach across, just like this. You know it, similar to our warm-up. You decide if you want just gentle, active recovery. If you want to take it a little more cardio, feel free to take it here. It is up to you. Stretch across your body, really reaching, releasing in the back. And let's take it over your head. No intervals today, if you can't tell, it's just a flow. So we'll have a few times that we can grab water, but certainly if you need to stop, stop whenever you need and get some water, take a breather, but not crazy cardio, just enough. Again, if you wanna take this a little higher impact, a little quicker you can, or just keep it right here with me. We got 4, 3, 2, Good, let's step out to that side lunge. Side lunge, reach it up, start slow. Really get deep in that hip, so I want you to get the mobility out of it. Reach it up, and up. Take it up. We're gonna switch this up. We're gonna get the stretch. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna power through with the shuffle. Watch me. 3, 2, 1. Take it across. 3, 2, 1. You can step it or shuffle. Join me. 3 little stretches. Take it across. 3, 2, 1. And up. You take it slower. If you need to, remember, be where you are today. Shuffle if that's good for you. Yes. One more. Good. I want you to march. Roll those shoulders. Grab some water if you need it. Like I said, we're gonna take some breaks. We're gonna keep the blood flowing. A couple more things up top, a little more cardio base, but mobility, and then lots of flexibility and mobility down on the mat. Hopefully you're starting to feel everything loosen up. Releasing some of that tension. Remember, our muscles stretch best when they are warm. So that's why we don't want to jump right into a super deep stretch. We want to get things moving as we can. All right, so let's take it here. We're gonna go knee cross, just like this. To open up those hips, up to you. If you want to keep it a little lower, a little slower, that's okay. If you want to take it here, that works too. Right? If you want more of that cardio, more of that opening up the shoulders and the chest, keep them up here. You can even add a little jump if you want, but up to you. You do you. Yes. Breathe. Keep it going. 4, knees across. 3, this is getting that torso rotation, so opening up in our core. Roll those hips right here. Start slow and low. Take it here. Up to you. If you want to take them a little bit higher, you can go here. If you need to hold on to the wall, that works too. And then if you want, take it a squat. Roll it through. Take it a squat. Roll it through. Up to you. What feels good to you today? Yes. Part of the reason we're starting with this a little gentle cardio is so we get those endorphins up, right? As well as getting the muscles warm and ready to stretch. And breathe. All right, little hamstring scoops. We're gonna scoop, bring it up. We're gonna scoop and bring it up. So watch me, heel goes out, reach through, nice and slow. If you need to, hold on to the wall. That works too. If you want, you can pick up your pace and get a little hop step, but totally up to you. It's a little bit of balance, right? So do what works. Breathe, scoop it. Yes, we got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take it to that hinge, right? So we can't talk about hips without those hamstrings and glutes, right? Everything is connected. So hands behind the head to open up. You can always go slower than me. Breathe. And up. And up. One more. You can keep it just right here, or we're gonna take it to that inchworm. If the inchworm is not right for you, I just want you to reach down, reach it up. If you can, I want you to walk it out. Ooh. And then walk it back. At your own pace. Again, you can keep it up top, or another thing you can do is walk out to those knees, walk back, and bring it up. We are getting all through the spine, spinal mobility, all those muscles along, as well as core activating, so we get that mobility through the core, and we're gonna keep it going. And breathe. One more. Last one right here. And walk it back. Just like our warm-up, we're gonna tap it back. Tap it back. I want you to tap back, hand on the wall. Whew. Right? Just right here. If you need to, hand on the wall, otherwise arms up. Let's go into our favorite, world's greatest stretch right here. Stay up top if you need to. Take that hand down, walk that foot out. Reach it up right here. I want you to drop that knee, right? And breathe. Hold it down right here. If you need the knee down, keep it down. You might even get a little more of a stretch, or take it up, take that top arm, reach. Whoo! Just mobility, but I am sweating, y'all. Yes. Hold it here, drop that knee down. So from here, team, watch me. I want you to just lean forward and back, really small. If you are up top doing this, you can just lean forward here to here, tilt that hip forward. If you're able, you're here, hand down, or bring it up. It's that low lunge, right? Opening up the hip, nice and strong. And breathe. Take that hand down from here. Reach it up. Yes, do you feel those hips opening? I hope so. Take it in right here. Step it back either on the knee or into the plank. And let's go other side right here. So we're here, team. Walk that foot away. Take that arm up. Drop that knee. You can keep this standing if you need to. We are gonna do a few things on the mat after this. Knee down or up. Take that top arm under and up. Reach and up. Rotate in the torso and breathe. Drop it down right here. Yes. Little forward and back. Wall if you need the balance. Into that hip flexor, right? Hip flexors are also super important to our backs, to our cores. They're all connected, right? Then I want you to take it back, get our favorite child's pose, knees out wide. You go as slow as is good for you. Walk those hands forward, sit into that. Few deep breaths from here. You hang out there. I'm gonna adjust my air a bit. It's really hot today in Los Angeles. Take it back right here. Woo. So from here, if you want, come up and watch me. We're gonna reach one arm under and get a little stretch through that shoulder. So you don't have to go down all the way, but you can keep it here. So that's also getting through your back. Adding in a little shoulder mobility too, because we all need it, right? Then we're back up. Other side, reach under and sit back. Yes. Ooh. Breathe. Bringing it back up. If it feels okay, come up on your knees. I want you to feel that little hip flexor stretch. Now, this is a great one to do when we're coming out of something like a plank or out of a squat or a lunge, something like that. We just kind of lean forward a little bit. If that's not good for your knees, you can put a folded up towel or fold up your mat underneath. If you're able, I want you to reach back one side and reach up. If that's not good for you, you just reach up here. But if you're able to get that little back stretch, we're here. It's a lot, so don't force it. Switch your sides. Reach up first. If you're able, take it back. Yes, feel that stretch through the core, right? Woo. Back to center. We're going cat, cow. So we're gonna take a little while with this. I want you to really inhale and exhale. I like to inhale on the way down. Let everything release, because that is where we release that pelvic floor, almost like that spread. And release through the neck. Remember, you're bringing it up. As you exhale, everything comes up and in, and then you're going even further and you're rounding. So I really want you to take a few minutes, make sure those hands are beneath the elbows and shoulders, knees are beneath the hip, that you're not sitting back too far forward or back. And really take some time with this cat-cow. A lot of time we just put it in as a little stretch or a little warm-up. We don't spend much time with it, but I really want you to go slow through those contractions. And especially think about that lower back, that lumbar spine, right? That's where I get a little stuck right here. I can tell I'm tight. I have more mobility up top. So really working through that, giving yourself an extra second to ease into the stretch. Just a few more at your own pace. Such a simple movement, but can be really tricky as well, right? And again, I'm giving myself some time because I can feel. And taking it back. And breathe. Come down on those elbows and sit back, child's pose. So we're gonna take it into that pigeon, but we're gonna start with that IT band stretch. So if you can't get there, you just to put one foot back and you're leaning into it here, right? So we're getting that IT band, that hip flexor. You can even lean a little bit to the side so you can feel it. This is a great stretch for me during pregnancy. If you wanna go beyond that into pigeon, come up on those hands, cross that leg here. If that is not right for you, remember you can just do this little stretch through here, right? Keep it here. But if you can, we're gonna take it here. Breathing into that. You do what's best for you. Maybe that is staying upright. Maybe that's bringing this leg even more. And maybe that's taking it, sitting down in a chair and crossing that leg over. It is totally up to you. You can shift your weight a little bit to that side and feel that pigeon stretch. Every exhale, I'm gonna sink a little deeper. Then let's take it up to here. So, meet me in this position, and we're gonna roll those knees. So you can use your hands in the back for a little bit of balance, but little hip roll, knee roll, just here to here. If that's not right for you, you can lean it here and just go side to side, right? But if you can, you wanna come all the way over. And if you can, use your core to come to here, right? Yes. Should feel in that torso, that rotation as well. All the way through. Yes. One more. And then get to that other side. We're gonna come into that hip flexor IT band first, right through here. Remember, you're gonna sit back in a way that is good for you. Another option on this is to always put a knee up on a bed or a couch. I know when I was pregnant, that helped me a lot to get into the stretch a little easier. Stay here if you want. Take it to the pigeon if you want. Here, on the elbows, on the hands, whatever is good for you. Bring that foot up, keep it back. Anything works. For me, this one's a lot tighter. Leaning to that side. Yes. Gradually make your way up into a seated position. Knees out. They can be out in front. You can pull them in. Again, if it's more comfortable to sit on the edge of a chair or the couch or a bench, take it there. Otherwise, we're just gonna take a few deep breaths, gently having those knees drop and walking our hands forward. Releasing in the head, neck, and spine if you can. Exhale, walk your hands out. Exhale, walk your hands out. Breathe. And what we usually say with our stretches is we want to go to mild discomfort. That's literally what we're taught. Stretch to the point of mild discomfort. Not pain and not so uncomfortable that you don't want to be here, but just enough that it's a little bit out of your comfort zone to kind of push your body. But the breathing really helps to get you into that. Right, here we go. And then very carefully, meet me on all fours. One more time. We're coming up, we're going bird dog. So again, that good quadruped position. In bird dog, I like to even shift my hips a little bit more forward, not here, but here to feel that core. We're gonna reach out. We love bird dog. And then switch. Because we get back, hip, core mobility, as well as strength and flexibility. Keep it moving. Reach. Take it down. Let's get one more each side. Last one. Hold this here. If this is okay for you, watch me. I'm gonna reach that hand to the back of the leg. So what that's doing, yes, I'm getting a little squeeze in that glute, but it's also getting that mobility, shoulder, hip, and hamstring. One more. And relax. Other side, reach it out. You can also have this foot down if that's better for you. Reach and tap. If you can't get it there, just reach for it. That's okay. Not letting those hips shift back to here, right? Staying right above. Last one. And relax. Child's pose. Woo. All right, team, so 2 options here. We're gonna take it to a down dog. You can take it cat-cow to down dog if that's better for you, going from the knees, or you can do that full flow up into the up dog. I'm gonna show you both, so watch me first. Roll through, cat-cow. Curl those feet under, push up to that down dog. Now the down dog, you can hang out as long as you want if you wanna hold, or you wanna get a little pedal, and then either back down to the knees using your core, or up into that up dog. Join me whenever you're ready. Here we go. Cat-cow, if that's good for you. Down dog. Hang out a few seconds if you want or longer. Pedal those feet or stretch. Down to the knees, back to cat-cow. Or slowly lower down, up into cobra or up dog. Hips off the ground or not, curl those feet under. Press it back and through. Remember, down dog, try to release in that lower spine. Hips to the ceiling, pedal or stretch. Back to center, knees, or up dog or cobra. Really can't do a back and spine mobility workout without including this exercise. I know, if you all have been around a while, you know I don't really love yoga, but I know I need it, right? All the way through, up or on your knees, cat-cow. From that up dog or cobra, you can also let your head look side to side. Get that stretch, curl it under. Let's get one more all the way through, wherever you are for you. Then we're all on our back, I promise. Yes, there's that heart rate back up, right? Wherever you are, drop it down to that child's pose. Woo! Hands are gonna need a break. Go ahead and slowly come down to your side. And down to your back, yes. Give yourself a second wherever you are to take your time getting down on your back. Let those arms stretch. You can even let those knees open wide. Feel that nice, good stretch. And then very gently, we're just gonna pull one knee in at a time. It's a little gentle stretch. We won't stay here very long. Start with one knee. Up to you, you can keep it here or take it across your body and look opposite. Look away from that knee towards that hand. Then bring that same knee into your chest. If you want, you can open it out the opposite way. So opening that knee out instead of across. You can still look opposite. Yes. Let's take that other knee in. You can keep that opposite leg either up or out, whatever is good for you. Feel that gentle pull as you come in. This is such a great stretch to do in the morning when you wake up if you want to release that back. You can stay here, or if you want, take it across your body. Look the opposite way. across. Pull it in or open it up here. Here we go again. Whew. Bring both knees into your chest this time if you can, and then just gentle roll side to side. This is something we come to a lot after we finish like a hard Pilates move or something in Pilates where you get that stretch, but this is a good one to come to whenever you can. Again, great in the morning or before you go to bed. You don't have to even roll, just trying to bring both knees in. It can be hard, don't feel like you have to get them all the way in, but just wherever you can be. Hold it there, or if it feels good for you, grab on the inside of the legs or even the feet, and it's that happy baby pose. Really good hip opener. Also will help you release that pelvic floor. Remember your pelvic floor muscles we need to be able to release as well as contract, lengthen and shorten, right? And then put those feet down again. Arms out wide, just a little open book. So I want you to take it all the way to one side. Rolling the knees. Again, you can look up or you can look opposite. Both knees this time. And then very gently rolling the knees over, other side. If you want, we're gonna add our spine to that. Reach that arm up, take it over. Hands are together. Watch me, arms and legs together. Arms and legs together. Up to you. However it works for you. Side to side. Slow and controlled. Yes. One more. And take it back right here. Bring those feet in very gently. We're gonna roll up into a bridge. So I want you to start tilting the pelvis. Slowly roll it up. Take your time coming up. So this bridge, again, hip flexor mobility. Yes, we're getting glutes and hamstrings and we're connecting with the core, but really, really good. Slowly roll it down. Let's do two more just like that. Tilt the pelvis forward. Slowly roll it up. And slowly bring it down. One more, bring it up. And breathe. Feel that back. Does it feel lighter? Less tense than it did in the beginning? I know you're still squeezing in those glutes, but slowly bring it down. One leg up, little hamstring stretch. After that, you can grab either on the thigh or the calf. Flex the foot, bring it in. Don't have to be all the way up, but whatever is best for you. And then other side, take it right here. And then we're gonna take this last minute. I want you just to find a pose that's comfortable for you. Maybe that's just nice and flat, palms are up. Maybe you wanna take it to side lying and take it here, whatever feels good for you. Maybe that is a seated position. But I want you to find a position that's good for you for about 30, 40 seconds, not long. That feels like a stretch. And I want you just to take inventory of everything you're feeling in your body. Are you relaxed in those shoulders? How about your jaw? Can you unclench your jaw? Release the tension in the head and the neck. Down to the rib cage. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel like you can move through your rib cage, through the back with ease? What about your hips and your pelvis? Those hip flexors, top of the leg. All the way through, down through those legs. Relaxed in the feet, relaxed in the hands. Whew, a few deep breaths from there. I hope you're feeling a sense of gratitude for your body, Even if some of this was hard, a lot of this was hard for me too. It was challenging because I was pushing myself in new and different ways. If you know me, you know I would much rather do a hard cardio or a heavy strength training workout than mobility or flexibility any day, but I need it, right? So I'm gonna thank my body for showing up for me today and for moving in all the ways that it did. Very carefully roll to your side or wherever you are. If you're on your side, if you're seated, come up to a seated position. Let's end where we started, hand on your heart, hand on your core, the center of your being. A few deep breaths from there. Take this gratitude for your body, for your health, for your mobility with you throughout the rest of the day, everything that you're doing today, this week, this month. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. Thank you for being here today. You did it. That was your back, core, and hip mobility workout. Great job, everybody.